This first episode of Black Mirror Season 7 has to be the epitome of the most scummiest business practices I've ever seen in the history of ever. I'm telling you, every horrendous, horrible person that does sales aspires to be like this. So first episode is titled Common People, starring Rashida Jones and Chris O'Dowd. Basically, these two have been a couple for a while. Rashida here has something in her brain that causes her to pass out and go unconscious, to where she can't wake up. Chris here thinks all hope is lost until someone shows up. That being this girl right here. Played by Tracy Ross, she is a scummy salesperson that actively keeps upping the price for these people. That in the form of subscriptions, but not of her own volition. It's because the company keeps scamming their customers. There being like 4 different tiers: common, standard, plus, and luxe. But the reason the family has to keep going in to get the subscription changed, which by the way, not cheap at all, $300, $600, $1,000 a month, mind you, because subscriptions are run through the system. The towers that they have set up only go a certain distance, and each tier higher than that makes it to where it's no longer an issue. So you're really given no choice but to subscribe to higher tiers. And then in the process of that, they say, oh, are you pregnant? That's gonna cost more. Oh my God, dude. This is a scummy salesman wet dream. I can't make this up. Mind you, this family is not well off. They don't have the money to do so. Oh, they both work jobs. She's a teacher. She starts saying things because of the ads, which gets her almost fired. This dude works a job in construction or like welding and stuff, but he realizes he's not getting enough money doing overtime. So he goes on a site where you have to do those things, in order to get money. People at his work find out, and one of the guys that tries to leak him ends up getting offed on the job, where then this guy gets fired and all hell breaks loose, as if it hadn't been slipping through their fingers ever since the beginning. At the end of it, he takes her off the subscription plan and it's just ads running through her mind. But right before that happens, he suffocates her with a pillow, intentionally offing her, but she wanted that. And then after that, the very ending, we're on the website related to whatever he was doing to get money, and he has a switch night with him, and we're led to believe that he's going to off himself in the process. I highly recommend you watch this episode for yourself, because as crazy and scary as it sounds, this is probably the reality of some people with their subscription programs. Maybe not to that extent, but scummy business owners and stuff like that exists. And it just brings out the darkest in most people. And that's exactly what's shown. Very interesting, hard-hitting first episode, and I'm interested to see what the next episodes are gonna bring.